despite the fact that I'm looking like Trump at the moment. Hey guys, this is Jericho. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a review on the new Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Powder Foundation, and it is like, I'm just gonna let y'all watch the video, but this is how it is looking before y'all get into the deets of the foundation. And can y'all believe this is all powder? I really like it, and the fact that my smile line, like, it's gonna come through no matter what. Y'all already know, my OG subscribers know about my smile line, but since it's powder, it's not really like digging into it as deep as it would normally do if I was wearing a liquid. So I am loving that, but this is how it is looking out. So if you want to hear more about this foundation and all the deets about what it does and how good it is and all that kind of stuff, then keep watching. All right, you guys, so we are going to start with the foundation, and first I'm going to show you guys exactly what it claims. So everyone knows that, well, not everybody, but in the matte foundation I am 385, in the hydrating I'm 410. So I got 410 for the matte foundation because for some reason 385 in the hydrating and 385 in the powder foundation is light, and I don't understand why they're not simultaneous, because it was stated that they are simultaneous, and whatever you wear in the matte you'd wear in the other ones, but I promise you that is not true. Okay, that is not true. So I had to get 410. So I don't know how this is going to play out, because I really thought that I was going to go in the store and just get 385 and be done. But you know, with the big C word, we're not able to like do testers and stuff. So I just went off the shade that I use in the hydrating. Since I had to go a few shades darker for the hydrating, I figured I have to do the same for this. So first of all, let's talk about the packaging. I think it is so cute. Okay, look at this. I love how her stuff has the FB engraved in it. Like, I just think it's so cute. So this is the packaging, and it does have a mirror, as you guys can see, and then it does flip up and there is an even closer mirror. So I think that is super cute. And it also comes with the sponge here, which I will not be using, but it is there if you like to use compact sponges. Now let's put this out there. I have never used a powder foundation. Well, no, I lied. My Sephora Micro Smooth Powder that I use to go over my makeup, this is actually a foundation, now that I think about it. So I lied. But I've never used a powder foundation as a powder foundation. So let's just say that. So I didn't even know where to begin or what to do, but I did watch a video from Andrea Renee. She's a really good YouTuber, and I really trust her foundation reviews. So I'm going to do my makeup in the same order she did, which is concealer first and then do the foundation. Okay, so it says here, move my mic. It says here, the award-winning foundation that forever changed the game, now in Longwear Lightest Air Powder to deliver light to full coverage in a non-cakey, soft matte finish in 50 shades for all. It's fast, flawless, and easy. So it says it's long wear, no flashback, blur filter complex to deliver the ultimate blurred finish, sweat, humidity, and crease resistant, so that's good. Buildable light to full coverage formula that loves to be layered, won't settle into fine lines, clog pores, or cake up, reduces the appearance of shine, and it's a chic chic portable powder, compact, fits in hand. Okay, and it's 100% cruelty free, so that's cool. And another disclaimer, y'all, please don't come for me for my wig, okay? Because I literally just put this frontal wig on. I just attached it up here. I didn't glue down the sides, so it's like flapping over here. My forehead is shiny from the Got To Be glue spray. I tried wiping it off with alcohol. It's still shiny. So, you know, it is what it is, and we're just gonna have to, you know, pretend like we don't see that. First thing I want to do is prime my face. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Soft Silk Primer, which is also better known as the Hydrating Primer. Anybody who is an OG subscriber knows that this is the primer I use in all of my videos. So now my face is primed and moisturized, and it is great and looking super moisturized. I'm going to do my my concealer first, because I literally don't be knowing what to do, because I'm like, I don't normally use powder, so I can't go over, I don't know if I can go over powder with liquid, so I need to just go ahead and get my concealer out the way first. So I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, a little bit of this first. So on top of that, I'm going to go on with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Dark 40, my other go-to, just because this does a great job in illuminating under my eyes. I love it so much. It's so bomb. It's $7 now. Like I went online to look at it and I'm like, dang, they done raised it up by $1. So it's $7 now. I've been telling y'all it's $6. I lied. It is now $7. So, okay, so under my eyes are concealed, so that's good. And for this foundation, again, I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. So you see how 410 looks? 385 was even lighter than this. So I'm really shook. So anyway, I'm going to take the butt of my beauty sponge and start applying this powder. And just see what happens. I don't know how this is going to be as far as covering up my dark spots, y'all. I probably would have had to have gone in with concealer on my dark spots first, but like I said, I don't normally wear powder, so I don't know how it works. Oh, okay. Wow, this is oxidizing to the extreme. Maybe I should have went with 385. But can y'all see how it's applying? Like, and by the way, my beauty sponge is damp, just so y'all know. Here we go again, another Too Dark foundation review. OMG. One day I'm gonna get it right, you guys. No, actually, my ColourPop foundation review I did, that one was actually on point. So I got it right one time. Just once. Okay, so despite the fact that it is not the right shade, just looking at it, I really like how it looks. Like, look at my face. Despite the fact that I'm looking like Trump at the moment, like, it's so smooth. But so it does cover up dark spots, so it can definitely be full coverage, because as you can see, my dark spots that are down here in my chin are disappearing. But I'm not going to go in with any more, because like I said, I will be a Oompa Loompa here in the mirror. Okay. Apparently this does not match. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finesse the orange, since I can't go on top with concealer. I'm about to try, because okay, so now that I've kind of balanced my face out a little bit, so now I'm going to set my concealer with my Beauty Bakery Flour Powder in yellow. So to kind of tone down some of this brightness, I'm going to go on top with the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in Deep, which is also called Mahogany. I'm just going to go under my eyes. I lied. I'm going to go all over. This is so weird. I feel like I've skipped 11 steps. I really feel like I've skipped like 1,000 steps, and I don't even know what I'm picking up next, because I don't do powder foundations. So I'm legit lost. Like, what do I do after this? Okay, bronzer. I'm just going to keep this Fenty Beauty. I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzers. Is that what they're called? Yeah, Sunstalker in the shade Cocoa Naughty. This is so pretty, you guys. Like, this set's so pretty. All right, so I'm gonna go in with lash liner. I'm gonna go in with some mascara and do my lower lash line. So for lips, I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop BFF3 liner. And then I'm gonna go in with the new Juvia's Place nude lipsticks, which ain't really new no more, but it's new to me. In the shade Lady. Top of it, I'm gonna go in with the MAC Aaliyah gloss. This is in the shade Lily Motor City, which is a peachy gloss. I have not used this gloss in so long. This is probably a terrible idea. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished look. So I'm not gonna do a wear test on this. I don't know, I'm not doing a wear test. But this foundation, y'all, is beautiful. Okay, the finish is beautiful, like despite the fact that it's dark. The fact that it's a powder foundation, it set itself flawlessly. Like, as you can see, I didn't really have to do much setting. I did go over it with my Macro Smooth powder, but that's just part of my everyday like foundation routine. So it's just what I'm used to doing. So I went ahead and went over it with that, and also to try and lighten it up a bit. But I don't feel cakey. I honestly don't even feel like I have anything on my face, which is amazing. So this is what we are looking like. I think it is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. And if you're a person like me who don't like shine, I think you will love this foundation because it's matte and it's powder. So you like, I don't see myself getting shiny with this. And if it does, I can just go on with a little bit more. But I really don't think I'm gonna have that issue with this. I really don't think. So I think that this is a gorgeous, gorgeous foundation. Now, if it lasts all day like her matte foundation, then I would love it even more. But I really think I'm going to take this back and get $3.85 like I should have, because this definitely goes on so much darker than it appears. So look how light this appears, but then when I was putting it on my face, it appeared really orange. And I know y'all gonna see this and be like, but it looks like a perfect match. But I'm telling y'all, like when I first applied this, y'all saw how orange I looked. This because I finessed it a little bit that it doesn't look so orange now. But trust me, sis, it's orange. So I'm gonna have to take this back. But I absolutely love it. Now, I need to watch some more reviews to see what some other people say, to see what their thoughts are for the people who've worn it all day. Because like I said, I did not do that, but look at this. Flappy flap. Because like I said, this wig is coming off, sis, the moment I'm done with this video. So let me know what you guys think. If you've tried it, if you want to try it, let me know down below. Again, I am $3.85 in the matte. I'm $4.10 in the hydrating. And apparently I might be $3.85 in this. So I guess in her matte stuff, I just been $3.85. In her hydrating, I'm $4.10. So that's weird. We're going to get it together one day. We will get it together one day. So if you guys like this video, I hope you guys thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, which will be in the screen below, which is Jerikasyncere. I do beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and travel on there, even though we are not traveling as of right now. But I think that's pretty much it. Don't forget to check out the videos in the description bar. I will have a video from my initial $3.85 review and the hydrating review. I will have all those linked down below. And every product I use will be listed down below in the description box. So if you want to get something, you just click the link and it'll be super easy for you, sis. You don't have to worry about going to Google and looking for it because I've already done the work for you. So that is it for this review, you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching and have a good day.